children, today we are going to learn more about different states of matter. You already know what are the different states of matter? Solid, liquid and gas. So we already know about solid, liquid and gas and their properties. Today we are going to learn more about how these states of matter change from one state to other. That means solid can change into liquid and a liquid can change into gas, and sometimes they can again change back from gas to liquid and solid state. To know that, let's take water. Water is in which form? It is a liquid state, but it has the property to change into solid form and also into gaseous form. How it takes place and what are the terms that are involved, we are going to learn today. You know, what is this? If you take water in an ice tray and keep it in the refrigerator, you will see water changing into ice cubes, right? What is that process called? It is called as freezing. I took water in this ice tray and kept in refrigerator, then that water changed into a solid form, that is ice cube. So this is which state of water? It is the solid state of water. See, the molecules are tightly packed and it has a fixed shape, right? Now, if we take these ice cubes, I kept it out for few minutes and they started melting. Why they started melting? You can understand that. I'll just pour these ice cubes in a bowl and heat it, right? I'll heat it. So, the moment I heat them, you will see that these ice cubes, they start melting. They get melted into which form? That is water. You can see water. So the ice cubes melted into water. That means the solid form of water, that is ice, changed into liquid form, that is water. This process is called melting. So solid is getting converted into water. You can see the bowl is now filled with water. The cubes are getting melted and they are getting changed into water form. Clear? Now if I take this water and heat it further, okay, and if I heat it more, what is happening? It gets the liquid water, it's heated at a very high temperature, it starts boiling, and when it's boiling, it's very hot. I don't want you all to practice it, okay? It should be done under adult supervision. See, the water is boiling and the liquid is getting converted into vapors. You can feel here, it's a steam and it's very hot. So water is changing, that is liquid form, water is changing into a gas form, that is called as water vapor, right? Now what happens? If that change of liquid into gas form, it is called as evaporation. What is that process called? Water on heating or boiling, it is getting converted into a gaseous form, that is called as evaporation. Now it is clear. The solid getting changed to liquid, liquid getting changed into vapors. Now there is one more term that is called condensation. What is that? Now if you keep a plate on this boiling water, right, the steam, because that is water vapor, it touches to the cool surface of a plate. Upon touching that, if after few seconds you can see that water vapor reaching or touching the quartz surface, it gets changed to water drops. You can feel it. I will show you. Now, I lift this plate as the water is boiling. It's very hot. You can see water drops are formed on this plate. It's very hot, children. The water drops are formed. So this change of gas back into water, that is liquid, gas is changing back into liquid form. That process is called condensation. Now, there are two more terms in the states of matter, that is sublimation and deposition. Sublimation means in some states solid will directly change back into gaseous form. As you can see, these naphthalene balls, this you will keep in your clothes during winter season, woolen clothes. By the time you see it, the clothes the next time, they might have become smaller and smaller, or sometimes they totally disappear because the solid naphthalene ball has reduced to or changed to gaseous form. There is one more term that is called as deposition. As you can see, in winters in hilly areas, when the temperature is very low, the water vapor present in atmosphere, it cools and directly changes into icy powdered form, which we can see on window panes. Right? So there the gas is directly changing into icy form, that is solid form. That process is called as deposition. Clear, children? So today we have learnt about freezing, melting, evaporation, condensation, sublimation and deposition. I hope the topic is clear to you all. See you all tomorrow.